Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So Microsoft has rolled out KB5043178 for Windows 11 24H2, which they pushed out on the 30th, which was late yesterday in my region. And just take note, though, that this update for Windows 11 24H2 is targeting Copilot Plus PCs and devices that previously used Windows inside of 24H2 builds, because we haven't received 24H2 yet for the general public. That is expected to roll out, I would say, sometime this month in October 2024. Now, this is more or less the same update I posted on a couple of days ago when it was still in preview, and has now made its way to Copilot Plus PCs for the public. And we get 7 new features that have rolled out with this update, and 6 of them are on a gradual rollout. So you may see these, you may not, but they are being pushed out in a phased approach. Now, just to go through the new features, starting with these first. The first one is there is a new energy recommendation to turn off high dynamic range HDR. Now, if you are running a Copilot Plus PC, I'm not, but if you are, you can get to this setting by heading to your settings app, your system, power and battery, and here you'll see energy recommendations. So on this page, there's that new energy recommendations to turn off high dynamic range HDR, and this helps to conserve energy on devices that have HDR displays, according to Microsoft. Now, while we are in the system page, there's the next new feature, the second new feature. When your device's battery power is running low, a pop-up will appear that asks you to plug in your device. Now, for this, we're just going to head back to power and battery. And for 24H2, battery saver has been renamed to energy saver. And what this is all about, this will occur when the battery level reaches 20%. And while energy saver is set to always on. So that's when your device's battery power is running low, a pop-up window will appear that asks you to plug in your device, which occurs at 20% when you have always set that energy saver set to always on. Now, the third new feature is that the sign out option is now on the account manager when you open the start menu. So in the stable version, still on a controlled rollout, but this sign out option is now here, which makes it a lot easier to access signing out, which I think is a good move. And that will be in the main window now of this account manager, and not buried in that 3-dotted menu like it currently is still for some in the stable version. And you can now share local files directly from the search results that appear in the search box on the taskbar. So if I just do a quick search for a local file, over and above these options, open, run as admin, and open file location, you will see a share option to share those local files directly from the search results that appear in the search box on the taskbar. So I think that's also a nice move in the right direction. And then for this one, we're just going to head to a screenshot. The media controls now show in the lower part of the lock screen at its center when media is playing. And the update also adds the option to turn off enhanced mouse pointer precision, which is now been moved from the legacy control panel. It's still in the control panel, but it's now also available in the settings. So Microsoft moving a couple of those legacy features more and more over into the settings in Windows 11. And there's also a new option to change the direction in which the mouse scrolls, which is also on the mouse settings page, which I think is a nice move in the right direction, as I would say on the channel. So those are the 6 new features, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that are rolling out gradually with this update. And then on a normal rollout, I'm just going to mention the 7th new feature, which is rolling out to all. It's if you have a Copilot Pro subscription, you can now manage your Copilot Pro subscription in settings. So you would sign into your Microsoft account and go to settings, accounts. And then on a normal rollout, we get a screen reader fix, where apparently screen readers were failing to narrate on all the screen content from some apps. Apparently this occurred when those apps run with administrator privileges, so that's quite an important fix as an accessibility fix if you are using a screen reader. And because this is a quality update that includes quality improvements and it's a non-security update, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bug fixes that are taking place under the hood. I'm just going to mention 5 of them which you may be interested in. There's a fix for the input method editor IME. Apparently when a combo box has input focus, a memory leak might occur when you close that window. And there's a WebView 2 apps fix. Apparently they do not detect input from Xbox 360 and Bluetooth controllers. And then the task manager has 2 fixes rolling out. The first is for the settings page, which might have a white background when it should not. And then the second fix for the task manager, apparently it stops responding when you switch from a high contrast theme to a normal theme. And those are the little bug fixes taking place under the hood. So if you have a Copilot Plus PC, KB5043178 is now available. And as mentioned, that rolled out late yesterday in my region, and it's an optional update unless obviously you have get the latest updates toggle turned on your Windows update page, and then it becomes mandatory. So if and when the update is installed, the OS build for 24H2 on Copilot Plus PCs will be bumped up to 26100.1882. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.